We're back.
This game is bad.
Well, that was immediate.
What? I just think this is a bad game.
Yeah, but I think everyone knows this by now.
I don't care for the characters, I don't care for the story. The fact that you fall asleep on more than one occasion certainly does not help.
Okay, that has less to do with the game and a lot more to do with my inability to fall asleep in the middle of the night and instead staying up like past 3 in the morning.
Eesh. I'm incapable of falling asleep in the middle of the day. So.
See how that's been so much.
Anyway, it's been 2 weeks because I saw a movie last Sunday.
What movie was that one?
That movie was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Huh.
And it was a movie.
I watched a movie that same day.
What?
Asteroid City.
Ah.
It was surreal.
From Wes Anderson, I think he made Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I don't know. I don't watch his movies now.
And I know he made Isle of Dogs. And I watched that. And that movie was whack.
I think this is like the only other world that we've had character interactions with the NPCs. If you notice, because the only other time has been Traverse Town with Sora Story.
I like it. I gotta go.
Outside of that, the only character.
Bugs, I'll be gone for a few hours.
Okay.
Let me open this up, get some air.
Okay.
We'll see it.
Outside of that, the only other characters we interact with in this game are characters that are, part of the organization in some facet.
Yeah.
But, like, this is literally the only other place I can think of that NPCs have shown up. And even then, it's for, like, a brief, like, blink and you'll miss it moment.
Anyway, so I watched that movie. I find it funny that they showed the Disney logo before it, and one of the first things you see is a Nazi swastika. I was like, I thought this company was kiddie friendly. And then I remember I watched Kingsman, which was an R-rated movie released by Disney. So that, I watched No Hard Feelings. That movie was fine. I just read the premise and my first thought was fun, so I watched it. It was something.
Man, do I miss the combos I could do.
And then I watched, well, I went to the Redwood Theater, and they finally finished fully renovating.
Oh yeah, funnily enough, that's actually the theater I watched Asteroid City at.
I watched Indiana Jones there. I wonder if we went at the same time.
No, definitely not. I went at like 12.
12 a.m.?
12:25 p.m. My reasoning is quite simple. I didn't want to pay more than I had to, so I went for the matinee tickets.
But yeah, Dial of Destiny was decent. Last Crusade is still the best one. Fight me.
I've literally never seen one of these films, so...
There's something. They're like, I wonder how my parents... my parents were strict with what I watched as a kid, and I wonder how that got past their radar. Because they let me watch those.
Presumably because they grew up on it, so...
Well, they did, but they were like, cover your eyes for the scary parts. And it wasn't until last year that I saw the Raiders of the Ark ending for the first time. Fully on. I also played the Legend a lot, so...
Well, like how you said for the first time, meanwhile, like, I've never seen these movies, but I definitely know what ending you're talking about.
I say for the first time when I don't know, I just haven't watched the movie in forever. But yeah, that was a smart call on their part, because those would have traumatized me as a kid. I don't know how they convinced me to watch most of Temple of Doom, though, considering there's a scene where a guy's heart literally gets ripped out. And they eat bugs. And monkey brains. And stuff.
All I can say is racism.
That's fair. Yeesh. Other than that, I don't know. I forgot. In terms of my gaming time, my sister and I decided to shout it's gaming time, and we played the entirety of Lego Batman 2 in one day.
How was that?
The first one was better.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But we played it on Xbox.
What'd you put in the third one, actually?
What? We haven't started the third one yet. But we're going.
Because if I remember correctly, wasn't the third Batman game the one where they first introduced voice acting into the Lego games?
Second one.
Second one?
Yeah. I played the demo of the second game along on the 3DS. And this is my first time playing the game itself.
Oh, and you're getting used to the... You have to get used to the fact that, like, DS Lego games are significantly different from their console variants.
Well, that I haven't played the demo in 10 years plus.
Because I remember how that felt when I first played Lego Harry Potter on consoles. Because I was used to the DS version.
Dude, the reverse actually happened because I had Lego Star Wars on the Wii, aka classic game right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was literally the first game I ever played, so it's very special to me. So I played that, and then a year later, I got a DS, and Lego Star Wars for the DS was one of the games. I was like, don't I already have this for the Wii? So I booted it up on the DS, and I'm like, man, this is not the same. Because get this, it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
And also with my DS, I got Lego Indiana Jones. I did not have the Wii version at the time. So I played a lot of Lego Indiana Jones on the DS, and that was probably what I used my DS for most, now that I think about it. I wasn't much of a DS kid, I was more of a Wii guy.
I was always much more of a handheld kid than the console kid.
I like the Wii. So I played it a lot, and then eventually we got Lego Indiana Jones on the Wii, except I was begging my mom, can we have the Wii version? And then she fucking bought me the second game, Lego Indiana Jones 2 instead. as a mistake, and I was like, what the heck, Mom? But I played it anyway, and it's a Lego game.
I remember...
And then I got the first one eventually.
Funny enough, when I got the Xbox 360 all those years back, right?
Yeah.
One of the first few games that we ended up getting was like this like combo pack that had Kung Fu Panda and Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I don't think I had ever touched Lego Indiana Jones, but the game I played the most out of that thing was the Kung Fu Panda game.
I think I have done that. Oh, if I get it on the shelf. And then all the Lego games I play on the Wii have to be free on the Xbox 360 for certain months, so I got the chance to replay them all. And they're all backwards compatible, so I get to play them at 4K 120 FPS since they don't run that high.
The feeling no matter what I'm gonna need the health.
Other than that gaming, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 for like 2 hours yesterday.
What was it?
Boring.
Really?
I feel like the more I play it, the worse my opinion gets.
I think you're just poisoned by this game.
I don't know, at the end of the day, all the combat is just mash one buttons. And occasionally just do magic. And they fucking nerfed the magic in Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's so bad.
That they did.
And they also, I was playing the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Presumably because you're meant to be using the drive forms.
I do use the drive forms. But I was playing the Pirates of the Caribbean world, and there was like some enemies that didn't fucking take hits. Like, I would touch them and they wouldn't take any damage. It was stupid.
Isn't that because of the whole gimmick that they had about the coins?
Something like that. So I did beat the world, and then I was like, okay, I'm not going back to that world ever again.
You're gonna have to if you want the full story. Because after a certain point of the game, every world becomes revisitable, and there's more story in those worlds.
I'll read a plot synopsis.
You can actually tell when they become revisitable because their little icon on the world map starts like sparkling again.
I know. And then I did the gummy ship section, and I feel like that's actually bad.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't think anyone was happy with any of the gummy ship stuff until like maybe 3.
So it's like it's on rails. They somehow made it even worse.
Because the 3 one is not on rails. For the most part, it's literally like an actual space exploration game.
That's a hot take for me. Kingdom Hearts 2 gummy ship is worse than Kingdom Hearts 1 gummy ship.
I recently found out you can actually, like, in Kingdom Hearts 1's gummy ship, you can actually make it so that, you know how, like, you have to move to aim your reticule?
Yeah.
You can make it so that when you have the reticule in a position you want it, you can keep it locked in place while still moving. I didn't know you could do that.
Well, now you do. Other than that, I did not care for the Pirates story because I never watched those movies, so I skipped every cutscene in that world.
I know a lot of people really like the Pirates world from 3 because it was kind of a cool gimmick.
And then I accidentally encountered a hidden boss and got my ass kicked. So.
How do you accidentally encounter a boss where there's literally just a glowing thing telling you, "Here I am"?
Yeah, I was like, this place looks innocent, so I went in it, and I was like, okay, chain of memories PTSD kicks in. And then I fucking fled the world. Never went back.
Seriously, how do you accidentally do that when there's literally everything it can tell you to tell you? Oh yeah.
Well, I didn't think it would be that hard.
Why would a bonus boss not be hard?
Because they aren't.
Yeah, yes they are! 2s in particular are known for being bullshit levels of hard!
I know.
You never heard of the term lingering will?
I know. Anyway, I did briefly, I was getting kind of bored with 2, so I was like, should I skip this game and skip this Birth by Sleep? And I was like, I've already, and then, well, I decided, I've already skipped 2 of these games, I might as well see this one to the end. Technically 3 if you count 358. Because that movie was boring. Anyway, in terms of other stuff, Amori has been completely disappeared, delisted off the Xbox store for some reason.
I don't know.
So, it was just meant to be removed from Game Pass, but they took it off the entire store.
By the way, to let you know, I think everyone kind of agrees that the Disney Worlds are literally the least important part of a Kingdom Hearts game. So if you don't care about pirates, that's fine. But just be prepared to have to deal with the fact that you're definitely not going to get any of the secret stuff if you don't do stuff.
That's not my intention for what I'm doing.
And by secret stuff, I mean final upgrades, because I'm pretty sure some of the final upgrades are locked behind revisits.
Yeah. I'm just playing the game so I can get various single guns and just one flop. And then I'll burn all the discs I have.
That sounds stupid. Mostly because it's a waste of not only good discs, but also a really bad hazard for the environment.
I know, that's true. I'm not that crazy.
I doubt that.
Other than that, I forget what else I've been gaming. I played more Persona 5 Royal on the Xbox. I kept dying. I'm playing on merciless difficulty. Compared to my Persona 4 Xbox where I played very easy.
Oh yeah, I bought a bunch of games on the Steam Workshop, on Steam.
You're paying for mods.
I said Workshop, but I meant Steam, like summer sale.
So did I. Let me pull up what I bought. I'll put a screenshot.
I can tell you this right now. One of the games I bought was the Halo Master Chief Collection.
I've been starting to play that on Xbox as well. It's a good.
Turns out I made a good timing to do so because to people who don't know, I'm a fairly big Red vs. Blue fan, which makes it kind of suck how you have to deal with the fact that Ruby fans are the worst.
Fuck, where's my purchase? There. So I bought a bunch of games, and arguably the most important of them is Uno. Wow, what a great talk.
Well, do you honestly think I give a shit about Uno?
I know, that was a joke. I bought fucking DuckTales Remastered on Steam.
Ooh, how's that one?
I haven't played any of these, just by the way.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had that. I haven't been able to access my PC.
I've only really played the Master Chief Collection out of the games I did buy. But even then, I was only for like a bit before I went to sleep that night.
I bought Master Chief Collection has fucking achievements that are timed to play on specific days of the month.
Considering how that game has 700 achievements, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, it has 700, and I have like... I don't know. Apparently, I learned that play on the Xbox version and you unlock all the achievements. Or unlock some of the achievements, and then you suddenly, like, I have 3 achievements.
What the fuck?
And for some reason, you, like, buy the Steam version later, since your Xbox progress, all the achievements you've had on Xbox automatically unlock on Steam.
I can tell you this, that's 100% accurate, because, like, me and Kevin basically share a Microsoft account.
Yeah.
And he's had this game for a while. And, like, originally I was going to try using the account I have on here, but I forgot the password. Again.
Again.
So I just logged into our usual, like, Microsoft account, which is the same account we use to log into our computers. When I did log in, it unlocked all of the achievements Kevin had already unlocked.
I remember similar story. Also Xbox published game. I bought fucking Minecraft Dungeons on Steam, and I had like 60 achievements unlocked on Xbox, and I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to unlock all these again. And then all of a sudden, bam, 60 achievements just unlocked, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So now I just have like 0.1% trophies on my profile to finally display. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Halo. I have 3 achievements out of 700. Can't wait to fucking die.
I've died quite a lot because, for shits and giggles, when I started playing Reach, the first I've never played like the story mode for any of these games, by the way, because the only experience I have of Halo outside of Red vs. Blue was when I was growing up. There used to be like this small family that was a mom and her teenage son who lived in the same like apartment as us because they were renting it, right?
Yeah.
And the teenage son had Halo 3, and like because we were all bored, he'd allow us to like just play multiplayer with him.
Yeah.
This teenage son's also where Kevin got his interest for skateboards, by the way. And yes, it was fucking hilarious that a teenager who liked skateboards and Halo and had an Xbox was a thing in our lives in the 2000s. Because that sounds like every other fucking teenager in the 2000s.
Yeah. I was also fiddling around with Halo with extra controllers because I wanted to see how many players could go on one console. In the campaigns, you can go up to 2 locally. But if you're playing multiplayer mode, you can go up to 4 on one system. So you can take them all online against random strangers, which is horrifying. Other than that, Steam, I bought Jackbox Party Pack 7 and 8, which were the ones I was missing. So now I have them all. I feel so powerful. I bought Doom 2 and 3. Battle Block Theater.
Oh, speaking of the game that I ended up buying.
Sonic Mania. Celeste. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 and 2. Epic Mickey 2. For some reason. And Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3. Because, yes. And also this game called Your Turn to Die. And what did you buy on Steam?
You're gonna have to wait until a non-battle.
Wow.
I'm not about to pause.
Well, I'll just pull up your receipt, because they post on the friend activity. It says you bought Terraria.
Yeah.
Can't Stop Laughing bundle.
Which is the, like I mentioned, the Battle Block Theater and also Castle Crashers. Because I have a lot of fond memories of that game from the Xbox 360 days.
Night in the Woods.
Heard a lot of good things about it.
Henry Stickmin, which is a better game, by the way.
Well, I've kind of wanted to try that out.
It's real. I played it. It's fun. I spotted every single reference. No, I didn't get every reference, but Halo, as mentioned. Ace Attorney Trilogy.
Always a nice time to have, even though you don't like it. I like it a lot more when I don't have to voice the characters.
I never said I don't like it. I just don't like Case 5. And Monster Proms 3.
I didn't have that one yet. And Kevin has the second one, so I don't have to look now.
You have unlocked at least 20 achievements in Master Chief Collection on one day.
Again, that was Kevin's.
I know.
Thank you! So, like, yeah, that was the thing. Oh, I recently bought a graphics card.
How'd that go?
I haven't done anything with it yet because I bought it for one reason. I'm like about to start working. Well, not really about to. I have to buy all the parts, but I've decided to try and make my own computer.
Oh no! Hope you're lucky with that.
Hey, it's not like it's not like I have no experience with this kind of stuff, and by that I mean I don't have experience, but Kevin does.
At least you're not asking me. I just found my PC in a room somewhere, and I just plugged it in and it worked. That's exactly how it works.
Kevin has experience building a PC because he had to remake his computer inside of a new case when he bought a new case. And in the case of like other stuff, there's also the fact that my brother does follow a channel that teaches how to do that kind of stuff. You might have heard of it. It's called Linus Tech Tips.
I have not heard of it, actually.
You never watch Internet Story?
No, I haven't.
Okay. But, like, Linus is known for doing a lot of tech stuff.
Anyhow.
Along with having to remake his entire computer, Kevin has replaced parts on his computer before. So yes, he does in fact have experience with this kind of crap.
I want to get a driver to start, but they're stupidly expensive, so I'm just gonna say.
No, why do you think I got that first? It's literally probably like the most expensive thing I'd need to buy, so I got it. So I bought it first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save up for that. And
the one I got ended up costing me like $330.
yeah.
And even then, I got it on a slight bit of a sale. And the 30 was from the tax. It was for 300.
Yeah. Other than that, update on the fucking Star Wars video. That video became so big it crashed my computer for like 5 minutes. Now that might sound concerning,
but
and it was.
Let's be honest here.
It's
kind of deserved.
I've never worked with something. I've never worked on a project on this scale before, and it crashed and it kind of scared me. But I came up with a solution to salvage it.
Yeah.
I went on it, and I decided to export what I have done, which was the entire prequel trilogy sections. And I decided to split like the project file into 3 parts, 1 for each trilogy.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't just actually make it like a 3-part video series.
Yeah, but then people would ask me, "Where's part 2? Where's part 3?"
Well, they wouldn't ask immediately.
I know, but I'd rather just have this be 1 big video. And I did edit the things for copyright. Because as I mentioned last time, 2 of my I uploaded a work in progress version, and that got copyright blocked by Disney. So,
like I just got an email from my bosses.
So like I edited that. I re-uploaded like what I have done right now as another copyright test.
I don't like to give a shit about that one.
Yeah.
What? Like I saw another notification that had happened recently. And it was basically employees are no longer allowed to drink at the bar. And then all I can think is, like I give a shit about that one. I don't drink.
I do.
Kevin has.
On occasion.
Yeah, Kevin has on occasion also, but I don't.
I was
And anytime anyone wants me to think about even trying it, all I could think is the amount of times I've smelled alcohol because I have to handle alcohol in my job. And all I could think is this shit smells disgusting.
It does. So,
like there was this like really small amount of like alcohol that was given at my work right now, like yesterday.
Yeah.
And one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, smell this," and because she wanted my opinion on it. And all I could when I smelled it, all I could think is, this shit smells like actual perfume. What the fuck? and not like, and I don't mean it smells perfumey. I mean it literally smells like the inside of a perfume bottle.
Yeah. And
I smell perfume because I've like as a kid I once tried to kill a spider using perfume. Yeah, you see? It was 30% off, and the actual price is $430.
Jeez.
It's this one. Honestly, pretty good reviews. I checked both Best Buy and Tier, and they were both selling for the same price. So I was like, go to a Best Buy or just have it delivered to me by the next day. So I ordered on Amazon.
All right. So like,
I've also pre-ordered my copy of the Venture Brothers movie, which I am really looking forward to. I'm probably gonna have to rebuy it again because, from what I can tell, physical media takes fucking forever and a half to get through from Amazon. So I might have to just buy it digitally To cut the bullshit.
Yeah. So I uploaded what I got. I fixed the copyright issues that Disney complained to me about. And then once I uploaded it, all the copyrights were checked. I got blocked for two completely different scenes that they didn't copyright strike before. So that's fun. So fuck you, Mickey Mouse. You're making my life a living hell.
Are you really that shocked that the mouse is doing that?
No. But it's annoying. I know there's people saying when they make, there's like YouTubers saying when they make content outside of their status quo, they're like, guys, I'm gonna try to make more videos like this, please bear with me, but I don't think I'll be able to do this again for a long time. Because it is so fucking draining. And it is driving me insane multiple times. It's hell. Mainly having to cut the audio together so it lines up with what you're going for. And,
were you ever part of the Digital Arts Academy when you were in high school?
yes. I was. But this is far better than anything I ever worked on for that.
That's fair.
And it's not even close. Okay, I got the episode 4 and 5 sections done. I just need to do the remaining.
Seriously, just split it up into 3 parts.
I'm down.
No one would say anything.
I'd rather have this be one video.
It's gonna be what, an hour long?
Hour and a half, actually.
Okay.
I rather just get it all done in one go because it's just easier for me.
That sounds like bullshit.
And I don't really want to commit to a multi-part series on that caliber.
Is it really multi-part when you've already done, when you've literally already done everything but the editing?
I've done the editing for a third of it.
Then yeah,
Then half of it, I meant.
Then here's an idea. Instead of actually doing like instead of like doing it the way that you're thinking, do it the way that I'm thinking, and just have the 3 videos uploaded one after the other.
Well, I already put the intro together to make it clear that I'm doing all of them in one video.
Okay.
So. And I've made it clear in my own YouTube community post that it's going to be one video.
Yeah, well, like I mentioned, it's one of the few ways I can think of that won't fuck over your computer.
Well, my plan is work on the 3 things as separate projects and then string them all together, making any adjustments as needed. And then bam, I'll be done, and I'll get no paycheck from that.
Yep.
Because 1, copyright's a bitch, and 2,
YouTube is a terrible way to make money.
that mainly you need to have 1,000 or more subscribers to make money, and I have like 433 at the time of recording.
Even then, what you'll make is pennies.
That's true.
Literal pennies, though.
So yeah, that video is hell, but it's progressing smoothly. I got the hard part out of the way. Now all I need to do is the footage part. Other than that, in terms of my other gaming adventures, I decided to be a crazy maniac and make 6 Clash of Clans accounts.
But why though?
Why not? Because I learned you can have multiple accounts on one device, so therefore I made 6 of them, and I am now the Thanos of Clash of Clans.
Reminds me of like how nah, it doesn't matter. Okay, I kind of does. On Fate Grand Order, I have a friend on my account
Yeah.
that like has two accounts with the same name and at the same level with different teams.
Huh.
And I managed to befriend both accounts.
If you think that's crazy for my standards, just know I once saw a Reddit post of someone having over 100 Clash of Clans accounts, which is enough to fill out 2 whole teams. And they play on all of them regularly.
I swear these accounts that might just be like a sweatshop, like. And like places like China, there are literal like places where they just have a bunch of phones connected for this crap.
What is that? I have finished watching MadPat Game Theory's 5 Nights at Freddy's 4. And I'm pretty sure got Redcon like the day after I finished. Stop myself from laughing at that.
Wait, how did it get recommended?
Like, there was a book release and apparently said, Burn Forever Security Breach is not William Afton.
How in the fuck does that work? I don't believe it.
Let me look it up. Fucking... FNAF books, they're weird.
Like, I know that there's been at least one that basically all but states that, MatPat's theory that Gregory's a robot might be 100% accurate. Because apparently that same book revealed that Gregory was, like, going around killing, Vanessa's psychologists and stuff like that. Like her therapist.
He's not Afton. I see a thumbnail. Oh wait, that was it. Good, where'd it go?
Take this!
Well, I can't find it. But it's funny. FNAF lore is a mess. And it's a beautiful mess. Oh yeah, the second trailer for the movie came out.
How's that? I haven't seen it.
It's something. You know, we'll do what we did for the Marvels, and we'll film a funny YouTube reaction for this.
I mean, if there's ever a time to do so, it'd be while video game music is playing to drown out the actual like fucking trailer.
Okay, so here it is, FNAF the movie.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available. Yes. Security guard. I
Steve
would take
Bradley.
anything. This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet. I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
This motherfucker brought a kid?
Because he can't afford a babysitter.
Okay.
Mike. His sister Abby was original to this movie.
All you have to
Yep.
do
The employee amongst actually a bunch
is
of
keep your eyes on the
YouTubers.
monitor.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear,
That makes
where
sense.
fantasy and fun come
They were all employees.
Yeah.
Granted, they lasted like a month.
You must be new security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them yet?
That's Vanessa.
Them.
Okay, so it's definitely not what everyone was expecting, which was like an adaptation of the first game.
Yeah.
And definitely a lot more of a continuation of what the fuck is going on in the actual storyline right now. Thank God, because I was like, do we really need to wreck on what the fuck Mike is again for the 5th time?
Yeah, I thought it would just be some continuity.
The police searched Freddy's top to bottom.
But if Vanessa's here, it's implying that this is meant to take place like at the same location. It's just way later into the timeline.
Children possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
I mean, you called William
Technically,
Afton.
they're animatronics.
What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Bobby! Tell me how to stop them.
It's too late.
Bobby, go!
So this time they're chasing after the kid rather than Mike.
Yeah. Or a Springtrap.
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
This motherfucker literally gave a rock to fucking Golden Freddy.
Yes. And that taxi driver was YouTuber Tori Kenshin.
Man's like, why do I always get the weird ones? And the fact that the scene continues implies that he's like, okay, fine, let's take you where you're going. But Golden Freddy saw this guy and was like, okay, I'm not gonna kill you, just take me where the fuck I want.
And that taxi driver is the YouTuber Tori Kenshin.
That's hilarious, actually. The idea that Golden Freddy would have to take a fucking cab to get where they need to go.
Well then, I've said this on camera before, but I am going to be wearing a suit to this movie. If anyone goes with me, I will buy them tickets.
It really depends on what day it goes.
Oh, midnight.
I know, like, if I'm working that day, I'm probably not going.
Ah.
If I'm not, I might go. Seems like a fun time.
You don't have to wear a suit.
No, I don't even own a suit.
Ah.
I did. Suit pants got destroyed.
I talked about this idea with Jonathan. He's down. I'll probably pitch it to more people when I can. End up making a Discord group chat saying, yo, you want to go to the FNAF movie? I'll buy everyone tickets. And then I'll scream at the top of my lungs in the theater. Was that the bite of 87? Purple guy.
Oh, I don't know when you should say it.
What?
You mentioned that the employee of the month is a bunch of YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
Was Mark in that list?
No.
Damn. If he was.
Apparently he couldn't cameo due to scheduling conflicts because he's making his own movie.
Ah, yes. Iron Lung.
Yeah.
I wonder how he got permission to do that. Presumably the guy who created Iron Lung is like, do I want Markiplier to make a movie out of my game? Fuck yes! That's the only explanation I can think of.
My sister is not going to be going with me because she'll be in Orden at the time, and she is very upset about that.
I can understand why.
Yeah.
This movie seems like a lot of dumb fun.
It's going to be the film of It's going to be the film of 23. You knew I had to.
No, you should have kept 87. That'd be
The
hilarious.
film of 87, 80, whatever.
Although, considering the timeline, I think it actually does probably take place in 2023. Which might make it actually like the furthest point in the timeline at this point.
But why is William Afton alive?
Because this timeline makes no fucking sense.
That's true.
That or the canonical timeline for this universe involves William Afton succeeding at gaining his body back after the events of fucking Help
Wanted.
Was that the game? I forget.
Glitch Trap.
No, well that too, yeah, that could have been it.
Oh, speaking of fucking Glitch Trap, so like, I was browsing the site, I found a copy of Security Breach.
That might, if William Afton really is like possessing another body after Help Wanted, that would actually be like.
And he's using the fake alias of Steve Radlin in this movie.
And that'd be a decent idea to like explain why, like Bird Trap isn't William Afton. To like say, oh no, it's a different spirit altogether because William is currently possessing this other guy.
Yeah. So I was browsing the internet and I found a physical copy of Security Breach on PS5, selling for $2,500.
But why though?
I don't know. So I posted it on Reddit, on the Five Nights at Freddy's subreddit, and it got 800 upvotes. So, yes, I'm Reddit famous now.
Which is nowhere near actual famous.
I know. And I got a lot of comments on that. The top one was, must be a signed copy by the Claremont animatronics. With a custom card from the Dead for Pit, Dead Murder Rabbit, and Vanny herself. It's got Springtrap's remnant code in the disc. A bit of Michael's innards too. I'm calling it. They're selling organs. Felt like it was meant to be $24.99, but the seller made a mistake. r/grammar. Maybe it's a rare version with no bugs and ranges.
Oh, imagine that.
The ultra rare copy of Security Breach signed by Mr. Hippo himself. I hope he wrote his entire speech onto the disc. I don't think that the disc is infinite, unfortunately. You need to write it in subatomic size.
Fuck.
When they say it's a physical copy of Security Breach, they really mean it. This better be made of solid gold. Super rare, must be signed by William Afton. In blood. Road caught the real glitch trap. Did Scott Dalton manufacture this himself? At least the shipping is free. No guys, this is the disc with glitch trap on it. Damn! No glitches, worth the price. r/shitty game collecting. It better have the real life glitch trap in that code for that much. Guys, we have to destroy the disc! It has glitch trap in it! It's a special version where there's a rigorous 10-minute scene of sets between Glamour, Freddy, and Markiplier. I responded, I wonder how that passed the SRB. Enter J. Jonah Jameson laughing gif. They're giving it away with this price. Buy it. Man, you should make the price higher. Someone says it's a fake, because physical copies of Security Breach don't exist, and I told them they do. But it turns out they're from Italy. Because this is the rare finished game version.
With all the DLC?
Maybe. I think Rune comes out this month. It has the secret for immortality, LMAO.
So, Remnant.
Oh, so I see Illumix are making great deals again. Signed by Monty. Did Ridley sign that? They made a mistake at Walmart and I got it for $20 and not $40 because I'm not even playing and I beat the daycare part but died right after, I don't know. Is this the one Scott had his children playtest? Oh my god, free shipping, what a deal! /S. Why? That must include Ruin. No, it has a glitch trap code in it. What? Tested, also known as used. Perhaps it is a glitchless version, only spoken about in Legends. And that's a little summary of the comments I got. If I don't see someone in the theater, bring a full fucking Freddy Fazbear costume, we failed as a society.
No.
Wow. You just need... I don't know. Also, I saw this meme. Turns out Security Breach. The title screen of Security Breach is literally an MP4 file. So, someone decided to mod it.
I don't want to have to deal with almighty darkness. Fuck it. I'm just gonna throw it on.
So, someone modded because the title screen is literally an MP4 file, so someone like I don't even know what that is, and frankly I don't want to know. And also this happened at some theater. Was that the bite of 87? So yeah, FNAF is going to be strange. The movie ever made. Other than that, yesterday, Saturday, the 8th of July.
Yeah?
Well, first I just remembered, today is July 9th. Today marks 5 years since I truly became a Persona fan. My girlfriend left me. Some may ask, how do you remember the exact date? I have a really cursed memory that I used to remember really all specific dates.
All I can say is when you get married, at least you'll be able to remember the anniversaries.
That's true. Like, I clearly remember the day I got my Nintendo Wii U.
I don't have to remember that. More often than not, I get most of my consoles around Christmas or my birthday. And if it's for my birthday, it's because of the fact that I bought it myself.
The only consoles I did not get for like Christmas time or birthday were my Switch, which I got in June 2017, PS4, which I got in June 2018, PS Vita, which I got in February 2019. And I just recently found it and charted it. And my PS5, which I got in January 2021.
The only console I personally owned, and by that I mean handheld because I don't really own many consoles. Kevin's always been more of the console person, which is of course why he got into the PC stuff very fast.
Yeah.
But even though we share the consoles and all that, me and Kevin have this mentality of someone owns something, depending on who was bought for or who bought it. So out of the stuff I've owned, the only one that I can remember me getting not on either Christmas or on my birthday was my Nintendo DSi, which I got the day the DSi came out because I traded in my DS Lite for it, which was kind of a mistake.
Other than yesterday, as I was going to say, I hung out with my dad and my dad's friend, aka former Charlie Brown guy who has 2 pet squirrels for some reason. And we were talking about stocks.
How did that go, Boo?
Turned out, this guy, he has stock in NVIDIA.
Oh, that's actually the type of graphics sword has
Yeah.
in Video Curve.
And now he's rich. No, he's not. And I also remembered he also owns stock in this little game company called Activision Blizzard. So we were talking about the Microsoft acquisition, and I told him what went down in the trial, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna go through." The FTC is kind of stupid, and he was wondering what's gonna happen to his share. Well, so either he was saying it would either go away or become a Microsoft stock instead. And so I looked it up. Any Activision shareholders will be paid $95 for every share they own.
Huh.
Because that's how much Microsoft's paying per share. Oh yeah, day 3, 4, 5 of the trial happened. Some other goofy funny stuff happened. So we talked about day 1 and 2 because that's what happened at the time. So day 3, the FTC continued to fucking lose, and now a decision is due practically any moment now. I've kept a tab open, waiting for a decision. And 5 days after the decision, Microsoft, if the injunction is denied, Microsoft is free to close the acquisition.
Nice.
So yeah, we're finally nearing the end of this
This really long drama that should have really ended ages ago.
But so, turns out there was an email from Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, to Jim Ryan, head of PlayStation, talking about what Activision games do you want we're going to keep on PlayStation. Apparently the list included Overwatch, but not Overwatch 2. And he was like, okay, yeah, I want to block this deal now. PlayStation boss said, he's like, a lot of publishers, every single publisher on the planet does not like Xbox Game Pass, because it's destructive and loses money. Okay, then why is Persona, why is Persona on Game Pass, why was Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy on Game Pass, why was fucking, Battlefield, every EA game on Game Pass, why is Assassin's Creed on Game Pass, I think? Why did GTA 5 just come back to Game Pass? Why was Kingdom Hearts on Game Pass? Why was Danganronpa fucking... You can tell that's a blatant lie. Why is MLB The Show a fucking Sony-owned game on Game Pass? Why is the PC version of Death Stranding on Game Pass? He also said even though he does not like the fact that Starfield is an Xbox exclusive, he doesn't think it's anti-competitive. So, and now experts are arguing whether Call of Duty is a quote-unquote unicorn.
What do you mean by unicorn?
Like, special, unique, different.
Not really.
The holy grail of the gaming industry.
Not at all.
The FTC said Call of Duty is unique because of its annual release schedule, while Microsoft said Call of Duty is not an essential must-have game.
First of all, Microsoft's 100% right here. Second of all, how the fuck is releasing yearly a unique thing? So is fucking FIFA.
EA lost the FIFA license, actually.
I know. I was making a reference to the fact that basically every fucking sports game comes out every year.
Well, those are copy and paste. Call of Duty has quote-unquote effort with over 3,000 employees working on each game. Across too many studios to count on my fingers. I'll never forgive Activision making Toys for Bob into a hot support studio. They made the Skylanders games. Hell, there wasn't even... apparently there was a plan, like, they were going to skip Call of Duty this year, and instead make, like, an expansion pack for this year's one. But, for some reason, they changed their mind, and now the expansion pack is a full standalone game.
Oh, like the Blizzard, how I loathe thee.
And there's one coming out next year as well. That's during the Gulf War, apparently. Fun. So yeah, Call of Duty is not what you call a unicorn.
And if you believe that, you clearly don't pay attention to video games.
Day 4. Day 4. Other targets of acquisitions by Microsoft were leaked online, including, get this, Sega was in consideration. They chose not to go for it, though. So, Microsoft owning Sega was almost a real thing, and that horrifies me.
I'd be more horrified if it weren't for the fact that I could totally see that have happening.
Yeah. I'd say if Xbox were to buy one Japanese company, it'd be Sega.
Now, the difference here is you have to take into consideration what Sega sell.
Yeah. And all Sega games would still be multi-platform.
Most Xbox... I don't think Xbox even has an exclusive.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Any exclusives it might have had are immediately put onto the PC, too.
I mean, people still play just on console, so...
Yeah, obviously, because there are people who will always love console more than PC. That doesn't change the fact that I'm right.
And apparently, they also considered acquiring Zynga for $12 billion.
Makes sense. They literally mentioned that the reason they wanted Activision was for King. So
to call up Zynga, Sega has come out and said they are currently not interested in being acquired at the moment. Especially since they're busy with their own acquisition, Rovio. And Microsoft apparently considered acquiring Square Enix as well in 2019. And that's horrifying.
Nowadays I say, thank God if they did it, because fuck the NFT assholes.
Now, if Microsoft did acquire them, they'd get rid of the NFTs ASAP.
That's why I said. Because, seriously, I really hate the fact that I enjoy so many Square Enix games and I have to, understandably deal with the fact that Square are NFT pushing a-holes.
Yeah. Can't wait for the Kingdom Hearts NFTs. Once we get
I don't think Disney will allow it.
Disney made NFTs before.
Did they make them after the first batch?
I don't know. Anyhow, there was.
But there's also, you have to take into consideration Nomura.
Nah, he'll tie it into the lore somehow.
No, that's why I said, do you think, does Nomura think that NFTs can be tied into the lore? If not, then it's definitely not happening.
Square Enix will push it without pushing
I don't think Square can afford to do that.
They sold off a bunch of companies who afford NFTs. So.
No, I'm telling you, I don't think they can afford to do that because they really try to avoid pissing off Nomura. He's kind of one of their biggest money makers.
Well then. Anyway, what was also... So usually when these documents become public, there are redacted versions available. Turns out, Sony provided one of the documents with a Sharpie, and it turns out that Sharpie is actually kind of see-through. So some information that was not meant to be public is now public knowledge.
And
that is... fucking... Last of Us Part 2 and Horizon Forbidden West both cost over $200 million to produce.
yeah.
With over 200 employees. Whoopsie. And Call of Duty itself is worth $800 million on PlayStation alone. And in response to the argument that nobody buys a PlayStation just to play Call of Duty, Sony revealed that about 1 million PlayStation people only play Call of Duty. Now, I'd say that's a lot of people.
But I'm not shocked considering the amount of fucking storage needed to run Call of Duty. You would have a bunch of people who would only be able to fucking run Call of Duty.
Yeah, and one of the games actually free right now on PS Plus, and it takes up 300 gigabytes of storage. So I claimed it, but did not install it for that reason. And two, if you take that into consideration, 1 million people, there's like 130 million PS4 sold, and like 30 million PS5s or something. Count that together, combine it, it's 160 million. So in the grand scheme thing, that's not a lot of people.
Yep.
Hot takes. The Microsoft CEO says he hates exclusives, and Microsoft only does it to stay competitive with Sony and Nintendo.
I can believe that.
If it was up to me, I would get rid of exclusives. And he was also like, yeah, I play Candy Crush.
Like, if there's a single person who I'd believe when they say, I fucking hate exclusives, it's whoever's in charge of Xbox.
It's not just who's ever in charge of Xbox, this was the head of the entire Microsoft corporation.
Yeah, that sounds also believable. You got the distinct feeling that a corporation whose main moneymaker isn't actually their console stuff, but rather their side business of, I don't know, being the head operating system for most computers in the fucking world, would not care for exclusivity when, most of their business comes from the computer world, not the video game market.
Activision CEO did not think the Nintendo Switch would sell well.
Yeah, I did hear this.
But
It just shows that, motherfucker!
he was like, okay, yeah, not playing on the Switch was a mistake. But we've been talking about Nintendo's next console, which is like PS4 levels of power.
People complain about that, even though I feel like, let's be honest here, the levels of power that they put out are for having a decent battery and shit. Like, I saw a lot of people giving, say, to be fair, the people who I did see, notoriously, I feel, are Nintendo haters.
Yeah.
Because, like, I constantly see them shit talk Nintendo on Discord when I see them talk. But, like, they did, like, give Nintendo shit for that. And all I could think while doing this is, like, reading this is, are you guys really shocked? Like, Nintendo straight up learned from the GameCube. Having up to date specs means jack shit in the market.
And
the Steam Deck is nowhere near as actually important as a lot of people like to think. Because if you have a Steam Deck, what else do you fucking have?
Virtual Boy.
Steam.
Oh.
You have a fucking computer for this shit. You don't need a Steam Deck. The only reason people even have it, let's be honest here, is because they want their Steam games on the go.
And also, for some people, it's easier to record PC games to a Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Because you can hook it up to a capture card, and I don't have to bring my giant fucking tower over here.
Yeah, but, like, the fact of the matter is, the Steam Deck isn't competition for Nintendo, because they know for a fact, for the most part, the Steam Deck is literally only useful to a minute amount of people. Most people who have a Steam Deck are already part of the Steam user base. And they're not going to be using a Steam Deck when they're at their home because they have a fucking computer that is significantly more powerful than the most powerful version of the Steam Deck.
What if they want to put it up to a living room TV? The dock.
You realize most computers are able to be hooked up to a TV, right?
Yeah, but that's weird.
No, Kevin's monitor is a TV.
I know, but that's weird. I meant like in a living room with a couch.
Do you honestly believe these people need to be able to hook up things to their TV?
No.
I'm pretty sure most hardcore Steam users don't even have TVs regularly.
Exactly.
Like, they have monitors.
Sheesh. Anyways.
Nintendo is viable because of the fact that, let's be honest here, their main gimmick isn't any of the actual gimmicks. It's the fact that they're Nintendo and their games sell. Microsoft would be happy for Nintendo to not be exclusive. Because let's be honest here, if Nintendo were available to every console, that should be selling no matter what.
Well then. Anyway, Activision CEO even said that, commented on Sony's argument that PlayStation version of Call of Duty should be intentionally degraded or made funnier. And Activision said, no one would ever do that.
Yeah, no.
And even like a developer over at Respawn, who made like Star Wars Jedi Survivor most recently, said no one would ever do that.
It would look bad on the company.
It would look bad. Ultimately, at Day 5, the closing arguments, Xbox claimed that worldwide regulars, except for the UK, are on board with the merger. But then, Canada came out and said, actually, buddy, we're not on board with this merger. And Microsoft said, it's too late for you, buddy. And, apparently, all upcoming Bethesda
fucking Zek's in here tries to gaslight and Riku to like, you've forgotten everything. Like, Riku then goes on to literally name every named character on Destiny Islands and show. Fuck you, I still have my memories.
Thereby. Harem. No. And apparently, all upcoming Bethesda games will be Xbox exclusive. As a way to compete with the PlayStations.
Basically, they're giving a fuck you to PlayStation. I'm not shocked.
This is.
And now Final Fantasy 16 is bombing in Japan, so that's funny.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that game.
To the darkness.
Because of what you did.
I know people like it.
What?
You hated being an islander, so you opened the door to darkness and destroyed the islands. It was you! You were pulled into the darkness then, and now you belong to the darkness. You should
Shut up.
look
I don't care for
what
these
you
characters.
truly are!
Eesh. Damn. Wow, tentacles.
Gross. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
Okay. And that concludes the trial. The FTC is losing so fucking hard, it's funny. So, and everyone I've...
God! What? Oh, thank God.
Everyone I've spoken to is like, yeah, this deal's gonna go through.
Fuck! Bad at platforming when the camera's ass.
Isn't that every platformer?
Yeah.
So you're just bad at platforming.
Yes.
How funny.
And anyone who's ever seen that one Crash Bandicoot video we did can attest to the fact that I'm just bad at platforming.
This is why, doing 3D World would be a fucking mistake. Especially since 3D World is a shared life counter.
I think the only platformers I'm good at are like things like Mario Odyssey. And even then, that's because I spent a lot of time trying to like be good at that game.
Yeah. I also rewatched the Mario Wonder trailer and came to a horrifying realization.
Furries?
No, not that. It has a shared life counter for multiplayer. And you know how multiplayer 2D Mario goes.
I always find it hilarious how people think life counters matter anymore in this day and age. Like, even Mario decided to say, no, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
When it came to Mario Odyssey, when they said, no, the just straight up doesn't matter anymore. We're just gonna make you pay like a couple bucks.
Yeah. I mean, it does make for fun challenges in like the new Super Mario Bros. Games, where like whoever runs out of lives the most has to do X thing. Like stuff. Wow. Oh yeah, I've also.
Well, that was easy.
That was what?
That could sum up literally every single fight with this motherfucker. He shows up way too much times in this series!
I was wondering if people were sick and tired of Steven dominating the Uneven Buddies upload schedule. So a video with Jonathan came out, and it got like 150 views in the first 24 hours.
So yes.
So yes, compared to the others, which is like 10.
Yeah, I can understand. I'm not a very entertaining guy.
Eesh. But yeah, I have. But hey, I got
Also, it doesn't help that most of the games we're playing are games where
it sucks.
no, where you just constantly complain about the games that being ass.
Sure.
When in reality, most of the games you want to play are terrible.
I mean, hey, Mario Galaxy 2 is a good game.
Chef's Love Shack.
Chef's Love Shack, it's got views.
It's still terrible.
And also, that was 4 years ago. Let it go.
Never. Especially because you made us play Rally immediately afterwards.
Okay, Rally was worse. But Chef's Love Shack wasn't that terrible.
Sora, it's me.
It's me.
What?
What?
Fun.
Stop
it, Sora!
Don't you recognize
me?
Yeah, I
I recognize you.
I can
I can see
exactly what you've become.
What the hell?
How can
Oh, Zexion.
Riku,
Yeesh.
have you really become a creature of
This literal fight is just a mind for Riku, by the way.
Yeah.
You're just a pawn of the darkness.
You say most of the games were terrible. We literally played Mori.
Instead, the ones you want to play.
Face the light.
I wanted to play Mori. But that was successful in viewership.
Like I mentioned, literally most of the games we've been playing recently have been games where you've done nothing but bitch.
I mean, Ace Attorney Case 5 is Ace Attorney Case 5.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
fading
I don't know.
fading away into the light.
But yes, as I've watched videos before, it's not fun seeing one of the people on a video playing a game constantly do nothing but bitch about how terrible a game is that they're not even playing.
Not the dark. So don't run.
I'm just sick and tired of this game.
And don't fear the darkness. Because both will make you stronger.
I'm gonna
Make me stronger.
I'm gonna have to start drinking alcohol when we play this.
Yeah.
That would probably make it more fun for people.
Alright.
The darkness inside your heart, it's vast and it's
So, other than that, I have
truly scary.
somehow gathered enough content.
Also, I keep falling asleep in this game, but that's, again, just because of sleep deprivation.
All this time I've tried to push the
Fucking,
You've got to remember to
next time it does, I will pour that water.
know that the darkness is there
And it'll be my water.
if
Bottle.
you do that, you will gain strength.
I
That's
somehow managed to stock for content from the Not Stevens. So it's lasting into August, and we're barely into July.
the brightest light.
Yeesh.
Follow the darkness. It'll show you the way to your friends.
Actually, now that I check it, fucking The Jonathan video that went up has 200 views.
You know,
Yesterday, not yesterday,
Of
the
course.
day before, and yesterday has like 100 views now.
Huh? Sorry, I was
Last-
focusing on the cutscene.
Last two videos have over 100 views each,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not with you.
Darkness.
Hi.
Darkness! Impossible!
No, not really.
Nothing's impossible. And also, fun fact of the day, Jonathan is currently out of the country.
You read darkness.
He is
Even though
in
white light
Mexico
blocks
visiting some
out.
family members.
Yes. Rico's nose. Apparently the most accurate telling thing in this game. Seriously, it actually is a joke in the community, like, you reek of darkness, like, okay, Rico, I guess you smell people.
But a mere illusion!
Yeah, Jonathan's currently in Mexico, visiting family, so he's out of the country for until at least the 28th.
Ah, fucker.
Your memory
And, yeah. What the hell? Well, that's not very nice. Stop taking our cars. You know, it's not nice to take other people's cars, you know. Well, I think we're in the situation known as.
He literally stole. He literally stole my cards. Yes.
I think we're in the situation known as fucked. I'd be surprised if we survived that longer.
Yeah.
Well,
This battle is some bullshit. Let me just. What happened to my?
oh. Do we have to refight darkness?
No, just that. I really hate the fact that I can't edit this stupid deck.
Oh well. Miss Jonathan and I have finished Danganronpa V3 Trial 4, Chapter 4. I meant. It was something. We're still not done with the game.
We wouldn't even be done today. You realize that there's still one more, like...
I know. I said we're still not done with the game. I mean Danganronpa V3 with Jonathan.
That game has been playing, what, 4 years now?
Yeah. Almost. Come on, we're gonna finish it. I swear, guys, we're gonna finish it. I promise. See, I swear. I swear. He also kept asking me if we could play like overtime, if we could play like 5 minutes of Freddy's VR. So I was like, okay, here you go. And he got so scared that he wanted to take it off like 2 minutes in. The VR headset.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. Yeesh. Okay.
Okay, so that's a reminder in here. Skip the lunch.
Well then. Oh yeah, something I forgot to bring up last time. Is this boss even cool?
It is. It's just a bitch and a half. Also, I'm basically just not meant to allow him to do anything.
Something I forgot to bring up last time is that, in another case of Nintendo fans being a different breed, someone bought, like, a bunch of shares of Nintendo just to complain about, like, some serious customization options that shareholders made.
Yeah, I heard.
I got flashbacks to the time someone did that to ask about the F-Zero game. Come on!
Oh.
Did you get your charge back?
Yeah, you have to destroy these. Fuck! Give me my fucking cards back, you piece of shit! I really need to start learning how to like use enemy cards because I'm terrible at using them.
I hope someone watching this is keeping track of how many times we've died throughout this series.
It's like 200 at this point.
Because I know it's higher than Kingdom Hearts 1. And that's saying something.
They have to slog through everything though.
Alright. Also, yeah, Kevin was over, and he complained about the games. Which is understandable because we game in an oven. Or a freezer, depends on the time you use this. Bonk. There's literally no options.
What is this?
Give me that guards back.
That was a fake, and you get punished for using it. What do I do?
I don't think Carrie needs carrying in this case. There we go. Oh yeah.
You can see what I was doing by the end, though.
Yeah, I get that. Fucking, fun fact, Twitter continues to crash and burn into a hole, as it should.
As it should.
So now Instagram made their own Twitter clone called Threads, which is literally Twitter, but run by a sane person, aka sane people.
I know who I am. When did that happen? You were always terrified of the dark before. Not anymore!
And it's actually more sane than Twitter.
But I've heard some bad things about Threads, too.
Yeah. It is better than Twitter, though. Because they decided to limit to how much tweets you see per day.
Yeah.
And that's dumb.
Like the fact that can happen.
10 years ago today, the first gameplay trailer for GTA 5 was released. Man, 2013 was 10 years ago. What was I doing back in the day?
I don't know.
I was a Wii U kid, so... my opinion still matter. Ah! Well then.
I should start using that one. Would have saved a lot of time. Which one I mean, change 1 HP after.
Well then.
Time to move on to the next floor.
Yep. And one step closer to alcoholism. Eesh. Fucking. I don't know. A funny story happened either last night or the night before. Like, my dad was watching some Netflix show. I don't know what it's called. But, like, I walk in and sit down on the couch because he's watching it. And it's certainly a scene of a guy and a girl talking to each other at the bar. And the guy's like, so what now? And then the scene just immediately cuts to a graphic sex scene between the two. And which is pretty much the opposite of a parent walking in on a child watching porn.
Yeah.
So instead I walked in on my dad watching whatever, and believe it or not, that is far from the first time that has ever happened. It has happened so many times, it is funny. Probably more times than I can count on my fingers. And he always fast forwards through them when I'm in the room.
What is he? No one's ever run the darkness the way that he does. It's impossible.
Ah, maybe for you. Sounds like you have skill issues.
Skill issue. Oh, so. And that's the episode title.
The replica, of course. We can use this Riku to defeat the real one. Axel?
Wow.
Wouldn't you like to be real? All you need is the kind of power that the real Riku doesn't have. If you can get that, you can be a new person, not Riku, nor anybody else. You won't just be a copy of someone. You will be unique, your own self. Axel! What are you saying to him? You know, he's as good a place to start as any. You can't do this! No!
I wonder if he, like, after he regains his body, like, if he ever thinks about, like, how Axel just fucking goes out of his way to just murder him.
Yeah. Riku.
Also, I find it funny that as people pouring up, closest thing Riku has to a parent figure in this series is Mickey.
You have led darkness, Riku. That means
darkness is
darkness shall come and all-consuming darkness.
I'm not like that now.
Yes, you are.
I decided to reinstall freaking South Park Phone Destroyer on my phone.
How's that?
It is a very different game from when I first played it in 2017 and put it down after like a month.
Controlling you
Is it better?
It's more of the same. They did add an extra fifth theme, being superheroes. Which, from what I can tell, everyone saw that coming.
Again, the fact that Mickey keeps going out his way to look safe.
You're glad I made it in
Yeah.
time. That ought to keep Anson busy for a while.
The closest thing Riku has to a father.
I couldn't come here sooner, Riku.
Daddy?
Majesty, is it you?
There's a lot of fans who actually wish Mickey would just straight up adopt Riku.
Tickle.
Presumably because Riku, just like with the rest of his friends, seemingly has no family.
I'm
They do.
glad you can make it here.
They're just never brought
I
up.
promised to you that I would find a way, didn't I? Oh.
Very quickly, canonically,
Don't worry.
the English dub is very basically the only time we've ever heard of Sora's mom.
So long.
Huh.
We know that Riku's dad and Sora's dad were friends, which is how they became friends. And
Make it here. I thought
Kairi was adopted by the mayor of Destiny
I found a
Islands.
card to help me.
That is all we know about their family
I knew the way
situation.
out of the realm of darkness. And then suddenly this card appeared right in front of me. When I picked it up, I could see your heart beyond the darkness. That's what let me find you.
Basically, Riku was a wayfinder for Mickey to get the hell out of the realm of darkness.
maybe you were right.
And the wayfinder for Riku was Roxas.
Yeah.
Which makes sense since Twilight Town is in between the realm of darkness and the realm of light.
Yeah.
So it's quite literally just a case of there being like a stopgap between the two, since Castle Oblivion is also in between the realms of light and dark.
Yeah. Also, in terms of bonus swear, they hashed out every card that had card with token to rename it Tolkien.
Nice.
They said they couldn't do that for Signature or Fractured Butthole because those games are finished development a long time ago. But
I wonder if they're gonna. I wonder how it works in the third game. If they're gonna acknowledge the change, and if they're gonna acknowledge the fact that the game constantly called him Token.
yeah.
Because like it became like a whole deal about Stan thinking that his name was Token as in Token Black.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they're gonna give the new kid shit for that, even though the new kid can be black.
Probably. I can see that happening.
Didn't they also say at one point that the reason Token writes his name as Token is explicitly because he hates his name?
Yeah. Eddie, I wonder if bonus swear is going to shut down though, because 1, Ubisoft is seemingly losing the license. 2, updates on the game stopped a long time ago. And yeah, that's my only 2 reasons. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
I think we've reached the natural stopping point for today's episode. We can move on to whatever the heck we were going to do next.
I'm gonna get drunk.
But the next thing you're going to do is finish up Banjo-Kazooie.
And that too. And then I'll get drunk.
I mean, you already beat the biggest level.
That's true. There's only 2 levels left. Like and subscribe. We're almost at 100 subs. Please.